Last episode we lost several academy players thanks to a social media scandal, but the first team fought hard to start stringing together better results. Hey, what's going on, guys? Respected Jeff here with another episode in this Chelsea career. Wolves up next, and we are just hitting January after this game, so we'll start making some transfers if needed, and I'll take your guys' suggestions on what we should do there. Taking a look at the squad, though, some exciting new news here. I modded new hair for Sabitzer in-game to model how he looks in real life right now with the man bun. Pretty happy with how that turned out, so hopefully you all will enjoy that as much as I do. The new event for the episode comes later, so stay tuned for that, although I think based on the name of this episode in the thumbnail, you can probably guess what's coming, but I'll let that unfold as it happens. Tons of injuries to the squad here. Mount, Havertz, Abraham, Conte all out, so it's a really tough situation going into this game against Wolves. We stick with the 5-3-2, and let's get straight to it. Alright, here we go, back into action and looking for a bit of consistency here away at the Molineux Stadium and looking for another win here for Chelsea. Wolves always a tough side to face as a top 6 team as they are in real life. Their counter-attacking tactics are really hard to deal with here. Wolves start on the attack here, but Declan Rice doing well as always to shield our back line. I honestly think he might be up for player of the season for us. We just look so much better when he's in the squad and protecting the back line with that great defensive work rate of his. Just like that, it springs a counterattack for us. Timo Werner waiting for the run, still with the ball, plays it through. Zaha inches ahead of the man, and that was not far off at all from Chelsea. Bright signs here. Werner and Zaha forming a bit of a partnership up top with a lack of other options. Let's see if they can get the job done here. Timo Werner looking to cut inside, makes it happen. A little bit of a sloppy shot at the end of the move, but it is a shot that comes off for Chelsea, and I do think we've been the better side so far. Thiago Silva adding a little bit of flair to the back line and passing it all the way out wide on that left-hand side now. Working the ball around well, Chelsea. It's just a matter of finding a little bit of space up top, and it is tough playing such a defensive formation. So I realize this might not be as fun to watch, but we're getting some decent results using it, and I think especially while Abraham and Havertz are out, this is probably our best bet here. Zaha now in the box with a chance, has a shot deflected off the defense and headed away. Wolves hanging on here, mounting Chelsea attack. Timo Werner waiting for the run through, finds Ziyech, who drags it just wide of the post. Not far off at all. Chelsea, so many chances, still yet to find a goal. Sabitzer plays it through Ziyech, plays it through again for Rice. Lovely finish. Declan Rice into the corner. You wouldn't expect that from a player like him. He rarely even gets a look at goal with his play style for us, but what a goal that is. Declan Rice makes the difference for Chelsea. Lovely finish. I mean, I'd put that against any of the finishing ability of our frontline players there, and Declan Rice just starting to show what a well-rounded player he is. Can not only do it defensively, but is starting to contribute on the attack as well, although ball given away there from Ziyech and slipped through. Just finds the feet of Niguez in the box, and Mendy makes the save, but Upamecano gives away a penalty. Sloppy play from our center back, and that just shows some of the rough edges to his game. A great player, obviously, but still a bit to learn, and this is why Thiago Silva is still probably ahead of him in the pecking order. Shot comes in, and Mendy goes the wrong way. Wolves draw level 1-1 with Chelsea, and that's heartbreaking. We've been total control of this game until that penalty from Coutron. Sloppy mistake at the back once again is what puts these teams back on level terms. So we go into the game again, looking for a goal to separate us here. Timo Werner plays it out for Sabitzer, rocking the man bun. Let's see if that can spark him to create something offensively for us. Pass out wide now for Chilwell. Not a ton of movement up top. Chelsea looking very static at the moment. Zaha turns his man, and he's away in space now. Wilfried Zaha, lovely stuff and good footwork. Zaha still going, great stuff, picks out Werner. Oh, how about that? The partnership delivering once again. Wilfried Zaha did all the hard work, picks out Timo Werner in the center, and he puts it right in the top corner. Lovely finish and an even better assist. Wilfried Zaha maybe hasn't been outstanding for us, but like I've been saying, definitely has his moments, and this is one of them. Takes on 2 or 3 men and puts that on a plate for Werner. Chelsea back in front, and deservedly so. We have been outstanding. Declan Rice winning the ball back again and delivers it to Zaha. Surely, oh, the touch gets away from him. Well, a player of his dribbling caliber, you maybe wouldn't expect that to get out from his feet, but it does, and Chelsea failed to capitalize on a third opportunity. Timo Werner plays it through. Ziyech slides it for Sabitzer. Return pass. Oh, a header just wide of the post. Not far off at all. And I think that's a penalty too. Yeah. This referee, I'm telling you, he's given away some weak ones, but I'll take it. and hopefully Chelsea can capitalize just as Wolves have done. Timo Werner, the one to step up. Can he finish? Going for top bins here, and he delivers! Timo Werner with a second goal. Chelsea 3, Wolves 1, and we look to be in really good shape here coming towards the end of the game. It's been a great performance from Chelsea. The Blues looking back to their absolute best, despite missing 4 key players really in this squad. Loftus-Cheek coming on now, as well as Flavio Barbosa, our 16-year-old promising striker. I figure if there's any time to give him minutes, this is probably it, with a significant lead, 15 minutes left in the game. He has been impressive too, so I don't want that to take away from his merit here. Loftus-Cheek, a little bit of a play on here, and he finds Barbosa. A lovely pass and a great run. Barbosa! What a save from the Wolves goalkeeper. Patricio gets a foot onto it, and honestly, you can't even put that down to Barbosa. That was a good finish. It was on target. He did well to sort his feet out, and the Wolves goalkeeper just gets a foot on that. So the game ends 3-1 from Chelsea. Great performance from everyone involved. Kamavinga on that Wolves squad looking disappointed. He might be one we have an eye on for the future. Lovely stuff, and we move on. Alright, well, in the meantime, I had forgotten that Andre Onana was asking to start that last game. Completely slipped my mind, so he is significantly unhappy at his lack of playing time and it being ignored by the manager, so I'm going to have to make that one my fault. 31 million here to spend. We'll have to see what we can do in the January window here, or if we even need reinforcements. Go to respectedjeff.com, click on the Chelsea tab, let me know what you guys think we should do. You can drop a comment directly on the website there. I'll be responding to all the comments and getting active with the community, so we can decide together who joins the squad. But if any, like I said, I mean, we honestly have a pretty good squad. I don't want to spend money unnecessarily. These are all the long-term targets that I have transfer listed, or saved to our transfer list, rather. Some of these, like Allen, have performed really well against us, as well as Zapata. I mean, obviously he scored those goals against us. And then there's some other players here, like Azizi Salem, that we have out on loan at Vitesse. He won't be rejoining the squad till next season, but ones to keep an eye out on. Next up, we take on Gillingham, and I think we're going to stick with the 5-3-2 maybe. I am going to rotate the squad significantly, though. Barbosa starts up top. I think he's deserved it. Hudson-Odoi, who's barely featured as of late, given a chance to make something happen, as well as Pulisic, Mason Mount, and Theo Jaggi, the academy star, as well as Hugo Hawkins in the back line, given more opportunities. Obviously, Hawkins desiring 10 starts this season, and we'll get him well on his way to that. Alright, here we go, in action against Gillingham. Barbosa kicks things off, and let's see if he can keep up his great run of form here in a Chelsea shirt. He's had such a great start to life, 2 goals already, and really looking a threat up top. At 16 years of age, sky's the limit for this guy. We'll just have to see if he can keep it up. Pulisic, one who's looking to work his way back into the side after a really disappointing string of results. Barbosa almost picking out Ziyech, who's one of the only surefire starters left in this squad for this match. Gillingham obviously not the toughest opponents, but they get off on a good start here. Header down, Akinde in the box, and he finishes. Gillingham lead the proceedings here very early in the match, getting in front of Chelsea. And once again, our back line looking a little bit suspect here. It's not our usual back line, though. Tamori and Hawkins in a back 4 alongside Tavares on the left-hand side. All good players, but obviously not our established back line as usual. Barbosa working the ball through nicely for Ziyech, who's looking for a return pass, finds his feet. Barbosa in the box, finishes for Chelsea. Oh, what a start to life here for Barbosa. Well, only 70 rated overall at the moment, but playing way better than that. Smart player, he's getting in the right positions. Maybe hasn't scored like a world-class solo goal or anything like that, but he just gets the fundamentals right. That's a really clever finish past the goalkeeper into the far corner, and he has really hit the ground running here at a time when we need it the most. Hawkins doing really well to win that ball back, ruthless defending and showing his quality again. It's been a great string of performances from our youth academy center back, and really we have so many promising fellows coming through the academy here. Ziyech plays it through again. Barbosa in space, looking to take a touch inside, well defended by Tucker, and Barbosa misses the opportunity to grab a second here. Chelsea on the offensive though, and Hudson-Odoi works it through for Barbosa again. All the attackmen coming through his way in this game, cutting inside and waiting for the run. Lovely pass, Loftus-Cheek in space, and a great finish once again. Barbosa and Loftus-Cheek linking up. This time it's the reverse, Barbosa giving the assist to Loftus-Cheek, but both of them having a fantastic outing here. Loftus-Cheek obviously won last episode, who wants to go out on loan in search of minutes, and he's showing just the quality he has. It's a shame because I just don't know what to do. I mean, he's not a surefire starter over players like Conte, Rice, Ziyech, but he's one for the future and definitely has a little more potential to fill out, but obviously a fantastic player. Barbosa, how about that for a bit of skill? Thought that was going to be a fantastic goal. Not far off at all. That's what he can do, though. Beat his man, rounded a second, and he just couldn't quite convert the chance. But again, it's just been a fantastic showing for him so far. Shot coming in, and he does well to save it there. Andre Onana, if I didn't mention it already, I did give him the start after disappointing him last episode. We'll see if he sticks around here in January, if we can move him on. Obviously, he's unhappy with his lack of minutes and really not likely to get more after so many bad performances in a Chelsea jersey. Hudson-Odoi now in a little bit of space. Chips it up. Barbosa, shot right at the goalkeeper. That's a good save. Maybe could have gone a little farther either side, but did well to make the connection there, Barbosa. And not a bad shot on goal at all. Graham getting forwards. Not a bad ball. Hawkins trying to close down, and Onana. Great stuff to get out there and smother that one. It's just sent away here by Chelsea, and I think we should take it to halftime. Yeah, the whistle blows. Been a closer game than we probably would have expected, but we do lead the game by a goal here, and looking to make it more in the second half. Ziyech chipped ball over the top, looking for Barbosa. The pass just a little bit off, but again, Barbosa really been the center of our attack here. Hudson-Odoi finds Mason Mount, top of the box. Not too bad at all, Mason Mount. We know he carries a threat from long shots like that. And just to get back to that point about Loftus-Cheek real quick, I think with Mason Mount, the two of them are really pushing to be the starting substitute coming off the bench. Lovely goal there by Barbosa. Again, sorry to interrupt here, but he is having an outstanding game here, picked out by our central midfielder once again, and another goal for him. 2 goals and an assist. What great stuff. A super promising player, and we really have to make sure that we develop this talent properly because we have a world-class budding talent on our hands. But like I was saying here, Mason Mount and Loftus-Cheek, between our 3 starters who have really nailed the spots down, it's between Loftus-Cheek and Mason Mount to see who's going to be the first one to come in off the bench and make an impact, and so far both of them have been about even. I've been trying to share minutes between them too. Loftus-Cheek, great surging run there, but I think Mason Mount maybe just edged him out, and with Loftus-Cheek being the unhappy one, looking for more regular minutes, I think we'll probably send him out on loan just for the rest of the year through next season, and maybe at the start of next year we can see if he can come back and be a regular starter in the squad. We'll see how the squad shakes out though. So Mason Mount will probably be our backup. Loftus-Cheek, if we can find a suitable loan partnership for him, may go out at the end of January here. We'll see though. We need to make sure we have adequate cover. With Conte still out, we don't have numbers, but once he's back, I think between him, Sabitzer, Rice, Mason Mount, Ziyech, we definitely have enough cover for the rest of the season. Barbosa getting forwards here. Great surging drive, and Hudson-Odoi cuts it back, lays it off. Loftus-Cheek header into the bottom corner. Great stuff again from everyone involved. Hudson-Odoi finally chips in with the assist. Does something this season, and Loftus-Cheek another goal. Just a great player, and I've been saying it all game, so I don't want to reiterate too much, but obviously one that we really see for the future. But if we can't guarantee him minutes, obviously he's performed great in this cup game against Gillingham, but I think he deserves a loan to a big side if we can make it happen just for the next couple months here. So Chelsea, huge definitive win here, and we move on with the season. Great stuff. Alright, well, next up it's Spurs in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. It's been a great run of results here for Chelsea, and we'll be looking to keep that up against our fierce rivals Tottenham, who we had a really hot meeting with a couple games ago. 2-2 was the final result. Red card for our young right back Reece James, and we'll be looking to keep up a good string of results here. So we stick with the 5-3-2, and let's get straight into action against Tottenham. Alright, here we go. Both teams looking for revenge after that last match. It was a heated event last time out against Tottenham. A red card, several goals, and a lot of rough challenges coming in. And we'll be expecting to probably see more of that against Tottenham. They are definitely pushing for that top 4 spot in the league against us. Only, I think, 4 points off of us right now. So things are very close between the two teams, and obviously both looking for a spot here in the final of the Carabao Cup. Chelsea reigning champs from last season, and we will be looking to make that 2. We're 2 for 2 in 2 seasons here, and Zaha and Werner both getting the start up top here. Linking up well in the last couple games. Looking to keep that run up. Mason Mount picks out Werner. Looking to slide it through. No one quite ahead of him. Chilwell, though, on the wing. Crossing opportunity to the back post, looking for Ziyech, and it's just punted away there by the Tottenham back line. Chelsea definitely looking the better team here 20 minutes in, but the game obviously could go either way with no goals scored yet. Ziyech trying to take a touch through, well defended by Tottenham. And Dele Alli now. Rough challenge and a late one coming in from Upamecano. Well, that one is for injuring Conte. Well, for those of you that don't remember, Dele Alli was the one to injure N'Golo Conte in the last meeting against Spurs a few weeks back, and the players obviously still feeling heated about that one. Harry Kane with a great chance in the box here. Edward Mendy making the first save I can remember from a Chelsea goalkeeper in a while. The first impressive save at least. I know there's been a couple in the meantime. Dele Alli with a shot here. Tamora doing well to defend. And he just can't quite get the ball off him, but he stays in front of his man, although Dele Alli getting in the middle here. Mendy making another save, well done. And it's rolled out of the back line here. 30 minutes gone here, and Chelsea on the offensive once again. 2 men up top, not a lot of numbers, but looking to make something a little creative happen in the final third. Zaha cutting inside, and it's blocked by Busquets. Tottenham somehow snagging the Barcelona duo of Busquets and Piqué in that back line. Both great players and really helped Tottenham out this season. Another rough challenge, this time from Zuma coming in on Dele Alli. No card given for that one, but Alli being given a rough treatment here by Chelsea players. And that Chelsea defense staying intact so far in this game. Game plan going according to plan. Azpilicueta wins the ball back. It's been a pretty heated affair so far. A lot of rough challenges coming in, mostly from Chelsea shirts. And we're looking to grab a goal here that would totally change the game. Chilwell puts in a deadly cross, not too far off. 50 minutes gone now, and Chelsea prodding into that Spurs back line again, and Mason Mount just in front of him lays it off. Chilwell curling effort inside looking for Werner, not far off. A lot of crosses, nothing to show for it. It's a game like this so that we'd really like to have Abraham up top to get his head on the end of one of these, but with Timo Werner, maybe not the tallest. This time Azpilicueta, the latest to fly into a Tottenham player, and we are just looking to do everything we can to keep their players from getting balls into Harry Kane here. Anytime it gets in a crossing position, it seems like challenges are flying in. Spurs, another shot and another save by Mendy. Beautiful stuff from the goalkeeper. He looks to be back in top form. What a performance from him. That's 2 or 3 outstanding saves, and Chelsea keep the clean sheet alive here. Dele Alli out wide. This time Son coming in, and a late challenge from Chilwell cuts him down just outside the box. Had to be done. He was in a crossing position with Kane wide open in the middle. Substitutions coming on now. It's going to be Barbosa up top, and Sabitzer a little bit more of an attacking threat. And let's see if we can't change the tide of this game with 15 minutes remaining here. It's Harry Kane actually to take this one rather than being on the receiving end. Puts it inside, and it's laid through. Somehow Son in the box, and he finishes just like that. Tottenham break down that Chelsea defense. It's sloppy marking off of the free kick there, and Tottenham finally get the go-ahead goal. Not looking great for us here. It's been a pretty even affair, and no one covering that opportunity. Nothing Mendy could do about that. Just caught out. Point-blank shot into the back of the net. And let's see if we can grab a goal. Barbosa, first touch of the ball, and he's fouled just outside the box. Timo Werner lays it off short. Clever free kick. Barbosa, not too far off at all. Lloris makes the save. Makes it look easy, but it was on target. Not a bad hit by Barbosa. Lays it off for Rice. Looking to involve someone in the attack here. Timo Werner not quite making the right run. Barbosa takes a touch into space. This time the shot parried away by Lloris. Wasn't going to trouble him too much, but a little too strong for him to make a catch off of that save. Or off of that shot, rather. It's off our corner kick now. And let's see if we can get one more opportunity. 91 minutes into the match. What a crazy equalizer this would be late in the game. Chelsea, Ziyech coming in, looking for the bicycle kick as Sabitzer settled back down. Ziyech another chance to put one in. This time it's caught by Lloris. And unfortunately for us, I think that might be game. Lloris settles things down here, giving his players the signal. Boots it away, all the way upfield. 93 minutes, whistle blows, and Chelsea taken down by their rivals Tottenham. Well, we gave it our all. I genuinely think that game could have gone either way. I think it's a good performance. I'm not going to get too down about it. It's the Carabao Cup. It doesn't matter too much, all things said and done. So we keep our heads up high, and we move on. All right, well, a transfer offer coming in from Spurs for Zuma. Maybe they liked what they saw in that last game. Not going to happen at all, though. He is our star center back going forwards, and we're not going to sell him, especially to direct rivals. On the flip side, a transfer offer, or a loan offer, rather, for Callum Hudson-Odoi coming in from Villarreal. They want 2 years. That's not going to happen, but Hudson-Odoi has barely featured for us this season. He deserves more minutes, and he deserves a real chance. And with that said, I've just noticed we have 3 players out on loan. Ampadu, Hudson-Odoi now, as well as Malang Sarr, the young center back, all out on loan at Villarreal. So we're going to make this a new event for the episode. Villarreal are eager to join Chelsea Football Group after several successful loans with us. And hopefully now these 3 teams of Vitesse, Chelsea, and Villarreal will all be able to work together and share a network of sponsorships and players. I think it's a really good balance. Chelsea, obviously the highest rated out of those 3 teams. Villarreal somewhere in between, maybe just a notch under Chelsea for some of our more promising youngsters, and then Vitesse for the lower rated players. and we'll be sure to balance out between the 3 teams. So we have 3 teams now part of the group. I'm really excited to make that announcement. On going into next season, we'll have a little bit more alignment. I also put an offer in for Duvan Zapata. I think we could use a little bit of more strike force up top, but we couldn't get a good deal done for him. And in January, I'm not willing to spend $40 million on a striker who's really aging and probably going to be a backup to Abraham when he's back. So I think we'll ride it out with the players we have. Let me know if you guys think we should sign anyone else in the meantime, though. We still have several weeks left in January. After all that talk about Ruben Loftus-Cheek as well, he is going out on loan. Inter Milan have come out with an offer, and this is the perfect situation for him. It's a great team where he can start, and he's getting guaranteed minutes there for a team that's still in the Champions League and really pushing strong in Italy, really, at the moment. So hopefully he'll get some good minutes, come back to Chelsea next season, and really establish himself and try to push for a starting spot against players like Mason Mount or Sabitzer, who have the rest of those positions nailed down at the moment. So taking a look at the league table here, Chelsea 15 points behind Liverpool. They are running rampant this season, but we still have second place locked down, 4 points over Man U. We look to be in good shape, so we carry on with the season. Arsenal up next, big test for the team. That will come next episode though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll be back soon with next episode. But until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.